Okay, quick Friday morning radar update. So we closed strong in the US yesterday. Some nice little intraday bases over the US markets, and we've opened with a gap this morning. As we always say, just let the gap move play out. That has well and truly played out. Gaps closed. Now we look for direction. So we'll just jump through a few markets and just have a quick scan. If you want to know my sort of view on some of these big picture levels, go to the ShareScope tutorials and have a look at the piece I did on some interesting levels in the market. And also there's an article just on trailing stops dropped today as well, so there you go. 2 for 1. So potential that these are building bases from an interesting level, as we've already noted. And let's go and have a look at the US dollar, because there's a potential the dollar is, we've got a double top. It takes a double top to make a base, as we noted down here. This was where the lows were put in on the dollar. So kind of have a look at this, go and have a look at TLT, any other markets you think might be bottoming. Key to this stuff is get off the daily chart and say, can I see it on anything, a weekly or above chart? If you can, then it's meaningful. There you go. Obvious, wasn't it? So get out of the noise. Job number 1. And the Bitcoin ETF as well, is it trying its best? We'll see how that plays out. Bitcoin itself doesn't look that great though, so I wouldn't hold your breath. Potential for the left side of a base on Ethereum, it's nice to see, but it's an avoid until a lot more action is traded on these markets. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it today. Let's have a look at the volume leaders. I know there's one I hold in this list today, so I'll just hit the right button first, and I'll put 36% to have traded average volume. So large caps are a bit quiet, but there's definitely a few on there. If you want to know my view on these stocks, go and look at the Twitter posts I posted a while back, because we kind of covered all these in detail, all these alt energy ones related as well. Obviously this is a fund, but lines in the sand. Construction. We'll buzz through these and then we'll go and have a and I have got a migraine coming on. The double vision has just hit me. Yeah, KIST, congratulations. Doing okay on that one. PTAL, congratulations. Obviously it's still off highs, that one, but a volatile but normal pullback. We'll see. Let me just put the log scale on so you can sort of see. Pretty normal action, isn't it? AVCT, this is a lose less scenario, a meager tick up in turnover, and into those small caps. So in order, of sector, let me just get on top of this. Just had to move a few sliders around. So, through these investment trusts. Step Cement. So, went on a nice little run. I took a loser in this one because I was late to the. I was reinvesting a little bit of locked gains before the market rolled over, and this one was one of the ones what rolled over. Ramsden's. A TLY, so I've got a position in this. Pretty normal area from a squeeze zone. So hopefully, we looked at this base with potential supply. It's been grinding away at not much supply there, to be honest. There's a little band, wasn't there? But normal action, had a good move out of this little line in the sand, and it's just back and filling here, and it's a bit sloth-like, isn't it? In the healthcare sector, but yeah, it's the right side of a base. I have a position, so do your own research. Win, lose or draw. EDR. Obviously you can see the sort of lines in the sand on that one as well. Oils are doing okay again, aren't they? TGA continues. UJO. Obviously saw that one last night. And that's what's on volume today. There's not much actually. I thought there was a bit more, but big volume day in the US yesterday. Big swing day. I don't know about volume, but there's a lot on the. Yeah, it wasn't great on volume, was it? But an awful lot. Yeah, we had a volume day there. It takes a while for this data to actually all come in, so sometimes you'll see volume come into these markets up until early afternoon, depending on when the data arrives. Anyway, there's a little bit of volume coming to some of those. There's a lot on the end of day screens, isn't there, today? I'll leave it there.